Whoa. Oh, shit.
What you eating?
Cheese.
Oh, you see such a white woman. Are you eating blocks of cheese, bitch? Not even like the slices, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready for number 2? Hey, you all. Welcome to part, technically 3, but 2 on Instagram. Of what is this? Good on Nasty Podcast? Girl, I'm a little tipsy and upset. So let's talk about this whole colorist shit, right?
No, okay.
So Jessie Woo, okay, decided that she wanted to go onto a Black platform, which is called The Grapevine. And she wanted to tell about, how she was mistreated in the industry by, industry, what does she call them? Industry gatekeepers, okay? She said that she was discriminated against because she was a dark-skinned woman. According to the people who was talking to her, they said that she wasn't exotic enough. But she's like, I'm not American, I'm Haitian, so I don't understand why I'm not exotic. And it's like, bitch, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
So she said all that. It got a lot of clout, from the blogs. And then she goes on
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's, because what she said, it was Nick Cannon's right-hand woman that told her that she basically isn't exotic enough, okay?
Right.
So then she goes on Nick Cannon's podcast and backpedals and pussy pops about what the fuck she said. Now, I was told that she put out that he reached out to her in the DM and apologized. But then when they got on his podcast, she did not hold that nigga accountable. I don't give a fuck if you apologize, nigga. You were discriminatory against me because of the way I look, which I cannot fucking help. And then she didn't, I'm upset because she didn't hold this nigga accountable for his actions. So you're telling me your right-hand woman told me I wasn't exotic enough. Where's she getting this information from?
He said it didn't happen, but then my thing is,
we're not surprised, nigga.
My thing is, if you're gonna have, I'm a big fan to keep that same energy, and she was all hyped on her fucking shit, got us hyped, but we like, I know they wouldn't do that shit. Then you got on there, and you all soft like, yeah, because they said basically, and I was like, what is this?
I said, you were talking all that shit, even when he was like, because he was acting like he's like, oh, no, I didn't even know. And I'm like, nigga, you date accordingly. You date according to what the fuck you told her. So what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? They're like, oh, well, he's dating dark-skinned Jessica White. Jessica White identifies as a white fucking woman. I don't give a fuck what nobody goddamn say. She identifies as a fucking white woman. I absolutely think so. And you procreate and you have relationships with women who are not Black. Even on his he on another podcast, I think it's called like the Class or whatever with Nick Cannon or whatever. He was talking to a pro-Black man.
Right.
I forget what his name is. Y'all forgive me, but he was talking to a pro-Black man, and he was talking about how his father and his uncles and his cousin couldn't have white women. So now that he's famous, he wants all the white bitches. What the fuck? Instead of sowing seeds and procreating with Black women, you would rather have sex and have babies with others. So again, all of your fortune, if you leave your fortune to your kids, I have to tell one of my homeboys this. Because he has 3 kids with a white woman, with 2 different white women. I said, but again, you date what you are around. So I understand that. I understand that you date what you are around. If I was still in California, I would have a half Asian boyfriend. I know I would, because that's all that's around. There's niggas too, but I like Asian men. My niece is half Asian. You know what I'm saying? So like my sister, that's what we did. We dated half Asian or Mexican, or we didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like the niggas was gangbangers. I mean, I fucked with a lot of Bloods and Crips, but you date what you're around. And what I was around, people where I lived was a lot of Asian people. So, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But you're making a conscious effort to not date black women. And that's a problem for me. And for her to get on your show and then you tell her, no, we're not going to give you a speaking role. We're going to give it to, what's that girl name? It's not Tory Bricks.
Yeah, Bricks.
He gave it to Tory Bricks instead, because, and then the girl told Jessie that she has to do what they do, look the way they do. And she's like, well, I'm dark skinned. Like, how does that work? I don't like the accountability, and I say it all the time. We have to hold these motherfuckers accountable. It's mandatory. I'm a person who's gonna hold black people accountable for the shit that they fucking do. Period.
But we don't know. One thing I noticed we don't know how to do. A lot of us don't know how to. We don't know how to speak to each other. So if it's a certain way when we hold each other accountable. If you don't want to be offended, then you can't be defensive, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
Well, I'm offended. So when I'm on your podcast, I'm going to say, hey, this is what your white woman said to me, and she had to get it from you. That is what I'm feeling.
Well, that's being accusatory. So this is how you hold them accountable.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
You got to say, like,
I don't give a
to get
fuck.
them to have the right conversation. My mama taught me a while ago, because, like, my mom and her brothers and sisters, they have, when they start arguing, it's because they don't know how to talk to each other. We're watching how y'all brought it to that person. It's a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So not that when we were younger, now that they're older, we're watching it. So with the Jessie Wu and Nick Cannon shit, the first thing I would have said was, listen, from your right hand woman, this is what was told to me. And then you can tell me where it came from or however, but this is what was told verbatim.
Okay, so I'm Nick Cannon, you're Jessie Wu. Ready?
Okay.
Talk to me.
So Nick, the reason I was saying all what I was saying on the grapevine was because what was told to me was that when I was invited to your show, I would no longer have a speaking part because it's going to Tory Bricks. I asked why. They said because I'm not exotic enough. So I'm not sure where that came from. So I would like you to explain to me, why would your right-hand woman tell me something like that? Because I don't know who said it. You may say it's not you, but it came from the Wild 'N Out platform. It was told to me, and I would like to know why.
I didn't even know that happened.
You did have to know. My contract was there, and you're on my contract. So you had to know that.
I had no idea that was even happening. I had no idea. This is what the fuck he did.
Okay, so now that you know, how are we going to move forward with this? Because the opportunity was taken from me. So how are we moving forward now that you do know?
I don't know. I gotta talk to some people about it, because I don't know. That's crazy to me. And
that's exactly how
the definition of exotic is, foreign, like not being from America. So, and according to, you're Haitian and you're not even from the US. So you are exotic. And this bitch goes, that's what I'm saying. And then not only that, like, she was to talk about discriminatory actions being taken against her. However, she called defending a motherfucker that looks like a foot. She defended, because black women were going in on, not only black men were going in on Aubrey too, Aubrey's baby mama, because until this day we don't understand what the fuck he's seen in her. We know what he's seen. He's seen a fat ass.
He's seen a fat ass, and it was supposed to be a one-night stripper type thing, or every time I come in town, that was my stripper, bought it out, and she got pregnant. So that's what happened. That happens to a lot of women, not trying to be the Debbie Downer here, but a lot of them in the hood, most of them had nice bodies, but they weren't the hottest thing around, so they were the fuck toy for the men. And when they got pregnant, the reason they treat you like that is because they weren't intending on you getting pregnant. But
and every chance he gets to, in an interview, in a song, he disrespects this girl.
And it's enough. He got to stop that. It's enough.
I said, you still have a baby by this girl. It don't matter, boy. Like, it's so.
Your son
even with that, she
by his mom, so you gotta chill on that.
What? Wait, what
I
happened?
said your son will remember what you saying about his mom when you got older, so you gonna have to relax.
My nigga, when he gets when he gets the capacity to comprehend, he absolutely will. But my thing is, so he disrespects his baby mama. We know that. Jessie Wu takes it upon herself and says that black women who are baby mamas, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but she said this, are black roaches or brown roaches.
Brown roaches, yeah.
But you want us to come to bat for you because you're being discriminated against on a show because you don't look exotic enough. I feel like Jessie Wu just wants a seat at the table. And when she has a seat at the table, she's going to turn her back on us like she always fucking do, because from what I understand, the bitch is always in Cardi B's comments praising her.
Saying what?
And then she wants to sit there and talk that shit. I did not know what she said about Mara La Negra's mother.
Yeah.
She basically said that, you know, my mom is better than your mom because your mom was what is it? Like a housekeeper?
Yeah.
Or a waitress or some stupid shit like that. Like, I understand her beef with Amara because she feels like every time she has an idea, they have the same management. So every time Jessie Wu feels like she has an idea, they tell Amara and Amara runs with it and she gets the coins. I get what your issue is, but what are we bringing mamas in it for? You want to fight me?
No, you don't want to fight me. You're going to fight me. It's no.
The period.
Your
mother, my mother's better than your mother because my mom was a nurse and your mom was a housekeeper. What the fuck? What does that matter?
That was very disrespectful, and that's when I told her, I said, it's time for her to get off the show. I'm not interested. That was my thing. Is if your beef is with me, you're gonna leave it with me.
That's it.
And if you take it further than that, now we're gonna have to take it physical because clearly you don't understand how to keep it verbal. So we're going to keep it physical. But what we think we have to stop doing is this. We don't know people's upbringing.
Yeah.
And we don't know what people have been through. And
yeah.
Sometimes being disrespectful can send them over the edge. And also, I learned, like, just reading and watching stuff, people sometimes don't like how they look. And they start praising women who they look, or praising women or men who they look like the way they want to look.
Yeah.
And instead of appreciating, and we have to, sometimes that's where our parents and our surroundings come into play. Was it instilled in us to love who we are? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a few of my friend brought it to me. I can't bring her name on here because she follow us. But in school, there was a girl. She's very, very beautiful and dark skinned and pretty. But the moment she married this Vietnamese guy, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Black women are loud.
All of a sudden, what? All of a sudden, what?
Black women are loud. Black women are ghetto. She went to school with a bunch of ghetto girls and da-da-da. Now, I ain't saying the girl.
That's how she feels.
That's how she feels. Now, we don't forget that rant on Facebook that day. I ain't forgot.
Gotcha.
And so that's why I said,
gotcha.
Now, guess what? But also, I had to keep in mind, my friend also had to tell me, the reason, it's not an excuse, but the reason why she feels like that, this girl was bounced. She was bounced from different foster cares and shit like that. She was on the news one time because one of them, I guess, allegedly tried to molest her and shit. So, like, I understand why you made looking at yourself like, I don't like this, da-da-da. But getting with a Vietnamese man, how does that make you feel look bad? I don't get it. So
it doesn't. Again, you love whoever you're gonna love. We don't give a fuck, but you don't have to put your own race down. The race that you're dating feels superior. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes no sense. Because my thing is, as pro-black as I am, if I decide to date outside my race and marry a white man or an other, I'm still gonna be the way I'm gonna be because this is who I am.
That's it.
But also, there's a whole narrative that I hate black women, which is fucking crazy, going around. So I don't like the fact that she didn't hold this motherfucker accountable and he was acting dumbfounded because she did tell him what happened, but he was acting dumbfounded like, I don't know about.
But you know what? Sometimes, you know, I think on certain situations, they deal with so many guests, they're doing so many tapings. I think he found out later on. Because, you know, there are other people making decisions with him. But I'm sure he knew about it. So he got to step back and dumbfounded. But
correct.
My thing is...
That's all I'm saying. Take accountability for what the fuck you did. You played a part. You know what you did. Say, you know what? I apologize that happened to you. You know? And... the thing is, I mean, you can apologize for it, but that don't mean you fucking mean it.
But you know what? And I was saying something the other day. This is not going to sound good, and y'all can say what y'all want about it. But
What?
Azealia Banks used to call them out about them not bringing enough black women on. And then you
Yeah.
finally got on there and you complained the whole fucking time. You saying that the jokes were too much and those jokes weren't funny. They were offensive. And then you had that horrible ass performance. And we know you're a good artist. I don't know what you were doing. And so that's what I said. You did all that to get on there and do that. That's probably why they didn't want to bring your ass on there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and we see what happened.
It wasn't
to me, it wasn't. They talked about her teeth, right?
But that's wilding out. That's what people do. This is the show, and we're not changing the show because you decide to come on it. Don't come back then. That's why they want you on there in the first fucking place.
Not don't come back. Let's talk about. We're talking about this. It plays a part, but it doesn't play a part. Let's talk about the sensitivity in the world right now.
I don't like it.
It's a lot right now. Like literally,
too much.
What was it? You posted something and I was like, oh, so I think it was Gully the Kid or whatever said that he was going to touch Academic's titty. And I posted, because this is the way people think now, oh, so you're going to sexually assault Academics. That's what you're going to do? You're going to sexually assault him? That's what you're going to do? You're going to put your hands on his body? You're going to sexually assault him? You're canceled. Canceled.
That's what they
canceled.
Do. It's so stupid. And I saw a post the other day. It was a dark-skinned girl said that, she said, I wish I was. So basically, she don't know how to do her makeup. So she was basically doing a tutorial and said, I can't seem to do my makeup right. She said, the foundation she likes is not her. She said, oh, I wish I was just one shade lighter. Them girls went completely ham on the post. Oh, you're colorist. Oh, you don't like yourself. And she looked at us. She's like, what I'm saying is I supported a black brand. I want to wear it, but I can't. Because they first were attacking her because she didn't wear it. And she went on there just to show them why she couldn't wear it. It does not blend with her skin. So then they're attacking her.
This is it. Oh, I get that you can't wear the foundation that you want to wear. I get it. But for you to say, I wish I was one shade lighter, that's what triggered
so she can wear it. She was trying to support.
I get so you can wear it, but bitch, no, I can't wear it because this is my skin tone and this is the fucking foundation. So but not when you say I wish I was lighter, I'm gonna attack you, bitch. What the fuck you mean?
Also now she's colorist. Like this is what happened the other
I don't think that she's a colorist. I think she's a dummy.
I think
why the fuck would you want to be light skinned? I'm sorry. Woo! The black ass jumped out of my black ass. Why would you feel like you wish you were one shade lighter so you could wear this makeup? That doesn't make any sense logically.
But here's the thing. And then they were arguing in the comments. It was on Facebook. Some of them said, we understand what she's saying. It's a joke, guys. Relax. Of course, they said, I forget, it's 2020. Everybody got a sensitive ass opinion. And I was on there joking on my live. And I said, I went on my friend's live and I was telling him, I said, this is what you eat. And I said, chicken tenders. I said, or should I said, they're fried. Or should I say baked so nobody don't feel all sensitive? Oh, you don't like baked? Oh, sorry. I said, I meant to say, I like them seared. Oh, so now you don't like fried chicken. Now, that's how stupid
we're very sensitive nowadays. But I feel like, again, I told you on the phone, I feel like all the sensitivity comes from people being bullied. Children being bullied and children killing themselves because they were bullied. Because they didn't fit with
But this is a part of it. This is
crowd or whatever.
This is the part of it people don't realize. This is the part of it. Think about this. Say like you already were being bullied for something, right? Say like right now they say, Kay, you're too dark skinned, so you just embracing your dark skin. It's everything on your page. I'm black, I'm beautiful, your light skinned followers. Let's say your light skinned followers start saying, oh, she don't like us, They're coming at you like cyberbullying you, telling you what's wrong with you. You just this, that. Everybody plays a part. Everybody shut the fuck up and focus on yourselves. All of y'all play a part on bullying. Cyberbullying is a huge thing lately. It's not even verbal or physical like it used to be. It's really cyberbullying as of lately. Everybody got these strong ass opinions on your life as if their opinion fucking matters and it don't. And that's y'all gonna hate me because guess what? Your opinion don't matter. Let me.
I mean, period. But this is my thing. The way that I run my page, like I'm here for people. Just like I still stand with, don't put your hands on me. I won't put my hands on you.
And they hate it when you said that, but I'm with it. Don't touch.
That's where it started from. It started from, oh, you don't give a fuck about black women because you're okay with the baby punching a woman. I'm not okay with anything, but I'm not okay with anything. I think that everybody should keep their fucking hands to themselves.
thing in my face. That's
don't tap me. Tap that nigga with the phone. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Don't invade my space. Period. Yeah. Anybody can get it. Anybody can fucking get it. Don't invade my space. It's just so happened that it was a woman that he punched. But y'all act like he's over here just beating women. That's not what this is. He's not just like, oh no, you're a black woman, I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's not what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was getting at. People were like, oh no, you don't give a fuck about black women because you're okay with a man putting his. I'm not okay with anything.
Don't put your hands. You don't feel like this.
Don't put your fucking hands on me.
Woman, man, trans, whoever. If you touch me,
period.
I'm beating ass, and you can say what you want. We fighting. You can say what you want, and I'm not coming on there giving no fuck ass apology either. You put your hands on me. I'm not. You getting your ass beat, and that's just the end of it. But my uncle was so funny the other day on the phone. Remember, I was telling people beating some people up won't make a difference. But he told me, depending where you at, because he said when you get your ass beat around certain people, you will learn not to say it. You will learn to shut the fuck up around those people. You know what I'm saying?
What did Chris Tucker say? Devo think he runs shit. He was like, what? People like shut the fuck up. I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again. Like, that's right. You're right.
You learn to shut the fuck up around them.
But people like Charlemagne, who has his own platform, Academics, who has his own platform, 6ix9ine that has their own platform, Kaya that has their own platform, you whooping their ass, they gonna be like, yeah, I got my ass whooped. I still, Trina's still a slinking neck ass bitch. Like, it's not gonna stop.
Come back, it's not gonna stop, and you did all that for nothing. And people gotta remember, beating ass, this is not the day and age to whip ass. This is the day and age to know how to read. A curse out means nothing. You have to know how to read.
And you know what? Can I tell you? I don't want to read. I want to fight.
No, but
and I'm too old to be fighting because I'm 31. But I don't like that whole going back and forth with me because, bitch, you can't whoop my ass. Like, I was going back and forth with people in your comments about that Tasha shit.
That was
that Tanisha shit. Mm-hmm. None of y'all. And then tell me what happened. Tell me what they did, girl.
Girl,
so wait, so Q posted a picture of Tanisha. She lost weight, and then when she was big, right? Talking about, oh my gosh, that's an accomplishment. She's lost so much weight. She's lost 2 people in a mansion. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, fuck that bitch. And my fuck that bitch. I had 67 fucking comments of people saying, oh bitch, you're stupid. You're just as bad as she is. This is now. My thing is, how do you try to fat shame me when you were 2 of me and a mini mansion, you big bitch? I was in your corner when she was arguing with fucking Natalie Nunn, and Natalie Nunn was talking about her weight loss and shit. I was there to defend Tanisha. For her to say, what in the ashes doing when you were 2 of me and a mini mansion, you big bitch.
In the Professor Clump. Like
how, it doesn't make any sense. Anybody, I don't care about, but I don't care because there was a whole bunch of people in the comments under that Cardi post. But for Tanisha to say that, it blew me.
Like my it's like you would have thought we're in this together. Like you would have thought, but no, girl.
We're in this together.
No.
You can't, my thing is, listen, you can't fat shame me, bitch, I'm bad. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can't fat shame me. You can call me ugly, bitch, you're ugly too. Everybody's ugly to somebody. I don't care, but you fat shaming when you're just as big? You're huge. Like, bitch.
She was definitely, I was confused when you told me that. Because remember, I didn't see, it was days after I even found out about it. And I was like, oh shit. So I was confused when it came from her. But girl, they came in the DM, y'all. It was a group of 12. Now, everybody know me and Kay are ride or die. They put me in a group of 12. Comment, oh, da-da-da-da. This is her. You love saying how they keep saying your neck. Like, I don't know where they get that from, girl. But anyway, they had all these bad things to say about Kay. Right. They keep saying all these bad things to say about Kay. And I sent them a video message. I said, don't y'all ever, in y'all nappy head ass, years ago, their heads was nappy. Nappy head ass, you think you're going to add me in the group disrespecting my friend. This is absolutely ridiculous. Y'all love getting on her for disrespecting black women, but yet it's 12 black women in a group trashing one. I said, this is the problem. Don't you ever fucking add me on no shit like this again. A few of them apologized. The rest of them were just like, oh, but it's okay for her to say this about women. And I said, listen, understand this. I'm blocking every last one of you. You all sound stupid. Tanisha, if you read her comment, she is saying fuck Tanisha from what Tanisha did to her. And see, that's what's wrong with social media. Y'all go off one and y'all don't go off the rest. And see, one thing they going off is what they see. Oh, and then one of them like, where is that? I said, it was on the post. I said, Cardi B and She Gossips had a little thing a few years back. I said, and basically when she posted She Gossips picture asking her what's wrong with her, da da da. Tanisha posed, what in the Ashley Stewart is this? As if she wasn't bigger than the Ashley Stewart sizes herself. She probably couldn't even fit Ashley Stewart at that time because she was very
And again, I can't fit anything in Ashley Stewart. So what the fuck are you talking about? I can't fit. I go in there and those women look at me like, bitch, what the fuck are you here for? I'm like, I'm a big girl too. No, the fuck you're not. You just have big tits. Get the fuck out of the store. They don't like me. But I keep telling Q, these girls, these industry girls, these girls who are in the industry who fuck with Q, they don't fuck with me. And he doesn't believe this shit.
She keeps trying to tell me, she's like, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. One thing, because the thing is, I don't like bullies. And the worst thing in Hollywood is the blackball bullies. Everybody, you're not going to do that. Okay, because I'll be the loudest one. There's a time in high school, my best friend Monique, she always tell people there was a time all these people came to come and fight her. And they basically, her old best friend was named DJ. Him and his whole crowd of people had her in the corner. Bitch, when I found that out, ooh, I came down that hallway, bitch. I was loud. If you've never seen a loud gay person in the hallway, bitch, I dropped that bag and I was going.
And you got the what, windmilling, bitch?
Listen, I dropped that bag. I cursed everybody because I had 3 points left. A fight in school was 5 points. I had 3 points left. I had 5, I was gonna get expelled. So, but they told me if they hit me, then I could stay in school. So I was provoking them to hit me and they wouldn't do it. I was literally on there, like this is the back of their head. I was here, literally on top of them. Like I said, y'all want to confront one person? I said, I want somebody to step. Let's go. They wouldn't do it. Monique stood right by me the whole, and she always tell everybody that story. She was like, that's the day I realized, okay, he's not as, because I was in honors classes with her. She's like, okay, he is just like his cousins. Because everybody knew who my cousins was, but they was bad as fuck. She's like, he's just like, I said, don't you ever, I don't do the bullying part. Y'all not gonna fucking do that. Bitch, I will slice your fucking neck with a fork. Don't ever fucking think you're gonna bully me. I had to tell this big guy that in school one time. I took a fork. I said, bro, I will fucking stab you in your neck if you don't back the fuck up. Real talk. I stood on top of the table. He was bigger than me. I swear to God. All my cousins ran over. Like, don't fucking do that again. I promise you. Because my adrenaline starts to rush and I don't know how to stop.
Yo, when that adrenaline start rushing, bitch,
I'm gonna fucking stab your neck off. So I told them.
But see, even with that though, like even I don't like the bully word because there's like but because somebody commented, me and her got into it, and she was like, but your friend isn't any better. She's a bully. How am I a bully for having an opinion on my fucking page? That doesn't make any sense. And even if I want to comment on the shade room and the neighborhood talk, that's what everybody else is doing. So why can't I do the same thing? I have an opinion. Why are y'all mad about it? It doesn't make any sense.
You said your friends, but they was talking to me, right?
Yeah, they were like, your friend is the same way. She's trash and she's a bully. This is how my bully friend. I said, weak bitches talk about when you have an opinion about something. Do you want to call me a bully?
My thing is, so basically y'all are condoning what Tanisha did. Is what I basically got from all that. Condoning what Tanisha did, and we can't
because I'm a bully,
and we can't defend for nothing. Okay, got it. You better understand this. If a bitch called me out, when I reply, don't come giving me your opinion. Guess what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna keep copying and pasting. My opinion ain't changing. Thanks. My opinion ain't changing. Thanks.
That's it.
My opinion ain't changing, and there's nothing nobody can do about it.
What's it called? Let's talk about Joey Badass and he says cancel culture is dumb. You posted it.
It's very okay. So
he said cancel culture is dumb. Y'all act like people can't make mistakes.
They can make.
I agree to a certain extent. There's certain things that you can't. It's not a mistake. You made a conscious decision to say certain things. You made a conscious decision to rape. You made a conscious decision to be a colorist. You made that decision, so you can't chalk it up to I made a mistake.
Like
no, you didn't.
A wrong tweet or when I say mistake, I mean like say like right now you somebody say they say black people get paid less than whoever, and then they come and say they're only getting paid less because that's the roles that they're taking. They're oppressing themselves. Some people overthink like that. Some people overthink like that. And sometimes they can make a mistake by not understanding what they're saying. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But the ones who are being that are molesting and raping
Yes.
and stuff, that's not a mistake.
That's a
When we
conscious
say
decision
cancel,
for you to do.
but we have to understand that stop canceling out loud. You don't cancel out loud. It makes zero fucking sense. You're never going to cancel someone out loud because what you're doing is you're giving the world 75% of the fan base time to pull up why you should defend that person. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they say
Yeah.
cancel so and so, they'll pull up, well, so and so's doing this and so and so's doing that.
Yeah.
So cancel silently and then let them figure out what happened.
Let them
They did
go.
it to Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson faded right on in the bushes. And you know.
Let's talk about the Barbz.
What I said I was going to say.
You done?
I am done. Because, you know, it's a new set of Barbz I can't seem to understand. And
but my thing is, say what you said though, bitch.
I don't understand. So here's my thing. I told them when I was always a supporter of her. I'm a fan of Nicki's mixtapes, not the albums and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that about me. I don't know the albums, the mixtapes are hard as a bitch. When that set of fan base was writing for her, she stayed on top. They did what we had to do. I remember it used to be groups. Everybody's like, hey, make sure you post your receipts. We used to post the receipts in there and everything. Real dope. This new set is just real queenie. And when I say queenie, they fight at gas stations. They do all this fighting. They do a lot of talking. Then they come together at one point, get her to this, and then let her flop off. When we were doing it back in the day, it was in different sections. This section was going to do this first. When it gets down, this section take over. It was more organized. Now it's just a bunch of gays just everywhere. And I don't understand these. I don't understand them. The black women are the loudest in the comments. And then the gays are on the back end doing all this fussing, fighting, and da-da-da. And everybody don't realize how detrimental y'all are to her brand. That wasn't the way she had before. I was very pissed off about that.
You what?
I'm very pissed off about that. I didn't like it.
Listen, I get what you're saying, but what you have to also understand is the reason for the flop. Okay?
I get she's blackballed and all that. I totally
No, because a lot of, so let's be very clear about something. She got number one. Her Doja got number one, right? Because of the sales, right? No radio play or barely any radio play, right? Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion are still in the top 10. They've been in the top 10. Every time I turn the radio on, they're on the radio. Every time I turn the radio on, everybody who's in the top 10 are on the radio. So it's one thing for sales. She got the sales. We're good. But after that, after we get her number one, if you're not playing them on the radio, they don't give a fuck. Not that they don't give a fuck, but
I understand I'm pissed off. Yeah, the thing is, but people are not paying attention. I told them, if you look in the comments, it's the women Barbz that are the loudest arguing with people. These gays in the back, people are not paying attention that it's just a new set of gays. And I get the whole radio play stuff, but I'm saying it was way more organized back then. But
back then she was also on the radio, girl.
But no, even the songs that we were trying to get on, mind you, there were songs from her album that was not even on the radio back then that we made sure hit the charts that nobody even liked. But that was their job back then. Now it's just all over the place. Get her the number one.
What year was this, girl?
Huh?
What year?
This like 2015, 2016, like that era. And like the songs weren't just doing what they need to do. So I remember them going in groups like, hey, I like this song. Everybody like, yeah, let's buy this song out the blue. And she used to post like, oh shit, thanks guys, da-da-da. Now it's just like
what I would say is, because every time Lil Kim says that she's charting on iTunes, the Barbz buy this shit up. And then they so Lil Kim was like number one, and then they made sure they bought up Stupid Hoe. And she got and Nicki was number one on iTunes after Kim was like, I'm number one. And so it was like Stupid Hoe, then Lil Kim.
I stopped arguing with people behind. Yeah, I don't argue.
She get her shit from the views and streams. That's my power.
Yeah, that's why I said, look, it's just all over the place. And I'm learning now. One of the bigger pages was like, we just got to understand, she's blackballed. We can only do that. I understand she's falling off.
We can only do so much.
They said
we can only do because and the thing is, people think that radio play is not big. It is. When you get the number one, it's huge. Because the Roddy Ricch song was on the radio every single day. I'm like, oh shit, and you start to get like, oh fuck, I like this song. I'm gonna go buy it. That's what happens if you don't have the radio play, which they didn't.
I told them in that group the other day, don't mention. It's not organized more as a new set of gays, and every time they expose the ones behind these fan pages, the same looking type of queen. I'm
You know what, Q?
I'm done. And I said, you know
Get
what?
your ass up out of here.
I said, I told Kay the other day, after they can talk, I'm just gonna nod.
While we're talking about Nicki, let's talk about the other rap grads. So supposedly Meg and Cardi are supposed to be coming out with a song with the other. It's supposed to be like a ladies' night.
That'll be dope.
I'm not here for it, but I would listen. I would listen to it once to get my feel. I'm not gonna pay for it, but I wonder what it's gonna be like. Just because ladies' night is so iconic,
They
like
can't really do that over, but I like Meg, so I would buy it for Meg. Cardi, I only know like a few songs from her, but I don't know who else they got on it. But I saw people arguing in the comments over it, and I'm like, listen, Meg can work with who she wants.
she can.
Like, she's not problematic with these girls. She can work with who she wants. Y'all can argue.
Well, I got some tea for you. I have to give it to you after this about Meg.
And you know, and I told them we know EJ. You know, her right hand man. We know EJ. So like, anytime we got to clear up something, we just call him. But you know, it's.
I mean,
Meg is just very. I like her.
Go ahead.
So
I mean,
like her. And I don't. Cardi, I know 2021 might be her year again. So you might as well prepare it, and that's it.
Y'all might as well, because the bitch is coming, period. She's going to be everywhere. She's going to radio plays, she's going to be, but you're going to understand what it is. You're going to hear her on the radio, and she's going to be number one for a certain amount of time because she's getting radio play. Radio play is big.
Yeah,
that's what y'all
understand. It's definitely big.
So for you to say that Barbz just let her pop off, that's not what this is. If you don't have radio play, no. The song's not being, it's not.
They got her to number one back, but you got to pay. You don't know the older Barbz because you just became.
Bitch, yes I do.
But no, okay. But do you know who Jaron, Nicki's friend, who runs one of the biggest fan pages?
Of course. No,
okay,
no.
So but no. I'm saying back then, like he was saying, back in the day when you got to number one, we had a system. Now it's just different. I'm just not with it.
The system doesn't work anymore if you're blackballed, Q.
256, that's what I'm done with the Barbz. Y'all can talk. I'm going to say, and I'm moving on.
You said, as of who?
256.
250, what's that?
2:56 p.m. Right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't want to get it. That's what it is.
She was talking big shit. That's the thing. I just hate when I'm tired of hearing her name. It's just a lot. Like it's so much. I'm tired of hearing all the names. When I want to support one, I want to support that. Oh, y'all weren't doing this for Meg. Y'all weren't doing this for Kurt. Y'all weren't doing this for Nicki. Just get the comments. Bye. I'm gonna start blocking y'all, and I'm not replying. Bye. I don't care. So
let's talk about Young Miami holding it down while JT was in jail. Period. We have to give her props. She was holding it down while JT was in jail the best she could. She got pregnant, but she was holding it down the best that she could. You know what I'm saying? Relevant. You know what I'm saying? She kept going, and you know, Amber said don't block me. Yeah, I'm not arguing with them. No, they gotta get my comments with that. I'm not arguing with y'all no more about that. It's done. 2:56 p.m. on 7/9. I was done. I'm done with that. But this is the thing with Q. I told Q I didn't want to talk about the rap girls anymore. But Q was like, I mean, you don't have to, but I will because and I kept telling him it's not fucking worth it. It's not. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'm done with that's what I'm done. You don't listen to me, but he's going to learn to. No, I'm done with it. I don't care because you know these Barbz, these new ones are different. And where's your homeboy now? Where's your homeboy? He don't like Nicki no more. Which one? The one that you was talking about, Josh something. Well, he don't like her antics, but he still support her music. Why he ain't doing stuff for her? They don't. The old ones stopped like I did, but you know, I'm going to support the songs. Shut up, bitch. I'm going to like the songs that I like, and the ones I don't like. That's just with anybody. Because you know, I'm a bitch that still listens to Diana Ross and Lauryn Hill. So half of y'all shit I'm not going to like anyway. Wait, so, what you said? What's real music, Q? Ain't no mountain high enough. Listen, I'm still stuck on old stuff, so don't get offended when I don't like something. You are so stupid. New shit is just not for me. I'm still stuck back in the day. Oh, but we were saying about Carisha. So yeah, Carisha, please. She was collabing with Trouble. That song, Winner. Now I'm not even a rapper, but I like that song. I have it. It's on my playlist. I like that song.
So she did as best as she could by herself, and I think she
Yeah.
did great. And I'm glad they back on top doing what they got to do. People
I don't know
love
about
that
on
record.
top, but they doing their thing.
Yeah, so they was on top of the charts again, and they're doing
It was not on top of the charge, girl. Bye.
Girl, you are a hater. That's see that. And
I am not a
this is why she
hater.
don't like black women, guys. She's a hater. See,
I get truth. I don't know about on top of the charts, but
so who's the black girl? I told them the rap one on top right now is I said Meg is that girl at the moment.
I agree. No, well, I mean the rap girl on top is Nicki Minaj, but
right now I said
Nicki will always be on top. Y'all are going to be mad about it.
Here we go. That's why I said your fan bases got to deal with that because that's what y'all think. Everybody.
He don't want to hear that though. He don't want to hear that though. They was not on top, but okay, Brad.
I love this. Here's what I said.
I like the city girls. I like them. I love JT. I really like Santana, but I like the city girls. Don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. Don't do that.
I'll tell y'all like I told everybody else. In my eyes, Lauren and all them will always be on top. Some people's eyes, Doja's on top. Some people's eyes, Nicki's. It's all about your preference. I'm not arguing with you about my preference because my opinion is not going to change.
Correct.
So I told them, y'all told them it's not, y'all can keep going. And guess what? You want to say, I said, after your paragraph, guess what I'm going to say at the end? The same shit.
My opinion is not changing.
And look, but you know what, Santana, let me tell you about him.
Period.
He, to me, is like the funniest person. When I watch him on video, I just be cracking the fuck up.
He was like, you give what kind of teas? You give it like majorette teas. You giving Pity Proud. I love Santana. Santana he needs his own show.
I don't like how they portrayed him on Love and Hip Hop because he's funnier than that. So
correct.
I said they got to give him some more shine. I think Santana is.
But I still believe Tip what she said though.
I mean,
I believe Tip. I believe the situation that happened. I believe Tip.
She don't normally lie, so
she don't. You ain't caught the girl in the lie yet. Let's talk about So y'all know I got the tea about CocaVango. Is Vanga? CocaVango.
Light skin. Do you think
light skin Keisha baby daddy or whatever?
I think Nicki will work with Santana. Actually, I think it'll be a great collab.
Did you just share something on Facebook, bitch?
No, what?
I just got a notification that you shared something on Facebook.
No, it said, "Do you think Nicki will work with Santana?" I said, "I think that'll be a bop." I think Nicki needs to actually work with Big Frida. I think that'll be a bop. Honestly, I think if Nicki worked with Big Frida, that would be the song. Because like that Megatron could have been done better, and I said that was a Big Frida type of beat.
If they had like the New Orleans, that would be. I got it. I agree.
They need a big.
At this point, I don't think they even gives a fuck though. I think that she's doing whatever she wants to do, and if y'all like it, y'all like it. And if y'all don't, she don't give a fuck because she still got her coin, so she don't care.
Yeah, good coin. Cause we don't. Well, we'll talk about that later. But go ahead. What you about to say?
I guess you want to talk about Real Housewives real quick.
You were saying something.
So Real Housewives New Jersey tea. What's that?
No, you saying something beforehand. Something. I forgot.
About CocaVango. So yeah, I just have tea that he not paying child support, but he wearing Louis Prada Gucci.
Ain't that Carly Red song? You were so
he wearing all that shit. Let me say, I like light skin Keisha. I like CocaVango. I think that they're so cute together. Mm-hmm. I was just surprised that you owe $9,000 in child support and you not paying it. It's crazy to me.
This is going to people say stop holding the women accountable. My thing is I'm not going to date a guy and we doing all this stuff and you.
That's it. Let's be very clear. We have to give Cardi some. When she was with that nigga, I mean, the fact that he's doing that shit now is different. But when she was with Offset, when she is with Offset, she made sure that he got on track with his child support and shit like that. Y'all are married, so she did that. Yeah. It stopped like last year, so his baby mama had to become like a super hustler. But the thing is, like, I didn't make this baby by my motherfucking self. Therefore, nigga,
a real woman. And I'm not saying Keisha's not telling him something. We don't know. But I personally, like a Bambi with the scrappy thing, I'm not personally gonna be dating you, and you going through all these child support issues. Let me explain something to you. You have a child over there. You're not going to be in here full time with me, and you're going to ignore that child because if we break up, you show me how you're going to do me. So you need to get that on track, and then we can continue. And I'm like, that would have just been it for me. And I said the same thing. I told them that about Cardi with the whole Offset thing. Mm-hmm. That Cardi is a girl from the hood. Hood girls don't like being shamed. So I said, if they already going through shit like she is, I said she probably gonna get that part straight first, you know, hopefully. But Shia Amore, we interviewed her at Rolling Out Radio, and she was basically like, you know, once he got where he was, it was like, forget me. The thing was, you thought you was going on tour with him. That's what I asked her too. I said, did you think you was gonna be like the ride or die, even though y'all weren't together at the time? She was like, no, but I was like, well, here's the thing, you know, you just his baby mama, you're not the girlfriend, so they're not gonna bring you on tour and stuff. And they sometimes do get bitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, it's not wrong being bitter sometimes. I've dealt through this with you. We've been on and off, probably still fucking every now and again, and you blew up, and now you with Cardi B, and you know what I'm saying? I'm left over here, and this little bit of ass money you send him, I get it. But
it's like, look, my thing is you should be, as a baby mama, because you're not his wife, you should be doing your own thing anyway. So your main concern should be that your child is taken care of, and you don't need, your child doesn't need
to be a rapper too. A lot of people don't know that. She had a few songs.
I mean, yeah, she absolutely does. But that's not your concern, because if you want to be a rapper, but your baby not being taken care of, your priorities is your child. So
you know what? They both like, she saw her, and sadly, this is a bad thing. A lot of men, I hate when they get in that industry and want that light skinned chick and whatever, and then the baby mama's looking like, but I'm like, she's a light skinned chick, but I think she thought she was gonna be on that right hand. And I remember Deb Antony told me after that interview was over, she was like, that was a very, very intense question. I was like, what? I thought, she's like, you can't say, like, did you thought you was going to be where Cardi B was? But that's the truth. I'm like, I felt like she thought I was going to be there. He was going to make me help with my song, like how Quavo with Sweetie. And, you know, it just didn't happen. What he wanted you to do was fade off and just receive that money through PayPal. And he wanted you to go about your business. Same with Gucci Baby Mama. He wanted you to just receive that money and leave them alone.
Yeah. I mean, for a while, because she said that she was, I guess, at the time, she was still fucking the nigga.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes when they move on, get somebody else, it's a bit, you know, this is why I always applauded, Nicki Minaj when she got with Kenneth. She kept that bitch as private as she could. You know what I'm saying? She kept that relationship as private as she could. You know,
as she could.
She did the best she could to keep. Because you know why? Because bitches ain't shit. See how y'all did her as soon as y'all found? She did. I gave her that. And a lot of... She
tried.
A lot of Barbz was trying to attack. No, it's not. Listen, she did as best she could to keep from y'all finding out as she should have. Because as soon as she found out,
y'all would have seen a hand, a leg. Y'all would have never seen this face.
I give her that. I applaud that, because that's how my husband, you know, listen, you won't know he my husband until I retire, bitch. Because all that shit, because y'all ain't going to make up no shit now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they do. Soon as they find out, they start bringing up all this shit that mean nothing. And sorry, Shia, I feel bad because I interviewed her. Shia, I feel really bad, but you know, I feel bad that you weren't the Cardi B in his life. And, well, hopefully yeah, I feel really bad. But
let's talk about Real Housewives real quick before we end.
Go ahead.
You said that there's some New Jersey tea. What's the New Jersey tea?
Girl, so if y'all watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, Dina Manzo was one of the old housewives on there. Apparently her ex-husband put out a hit on her current boyfriend. I'm sorry, her ex-boyfriend put out a hit on her current husband. Like, he hired some mobsters to come kill him. You know, that's what them Italians do. And he put out a hit on, and then the feds caught him. And Caroline stepped in and said they want to get to the bottom of who was in on the plan, because, you know, you can execute the plan, but who was going to actually do it? Who was in on the planning process? That's what Caroline want to know. And I'm like, damn, what kind of pussy Dina got? That nigga was trying to kill that nigga out the picture.
Girl, is that her baby daddy? That's not her baby daddy, is it?
That was the ex-boyfriend. After her divorce, she got with an ex-boyfriend she was with for a few years, and now she's with another husband that she was with. Now she seemed real happy with this one. And he put out a whole hit to get that nigga killed. And, like, the feds caught on to it. And I'm trying to figure out who called the feds, what made you feel. I don't know. It's a lot to the story. And yeah.
Niggas is niggas.
But see, I'm not finna play in that mobster world. That's a different type of world. That whole John Gotti, Manzo type of world. I'm not doing that. because some people would get you and make you disappear, and then they will still be in contact on your. Like, I forgot what that movie was, but girl, they were still doing. They had somebody else. They hired women to do the work for the girl that was working from home, and you know what I'm saying. They were still like she was still active, and they made her quit the right way where nobody would feel that she was missing. And it was a movie on Lifetime, and the family went along with it because they were scared to be killed. And finally, her daughter got older and realized that her mom went missing behind it, and then the daughter took stand and got all them caught and stuff like that. It was a good Lifetime movie. I gotta find it. You know, Lifetime be rolling them. Well, he said Offset looked like a dirty dick.
It seems like Offset got a dirty dick. I mean, yeah. So Real Housewives here with Nikki, Phaedra, and the new cast members. So we've seen
what with Nikki?
Not Nikki, Nene. I'm sorry. Nene, Phaedra. So Phaedra said that she's not returning, y'all. Nene has a new show on E. Is it on E?
It's coming on E. Yep, the Celebrity Glam Squad Showdown.
So, which is dope. So, but we hope that Nene, for the sake of the show, I hope Nene returns. Phaedra's not going back, y'all. So that's done. We're done.
And the rumor with Monique is dead as well. Monique thought it was going to fade away.
Monique said Nene is the show.
It don't take a rocket scientist to know that Real Housewives is.
Here you go.
No, Monique said she cleared it up and said she thought the rumor was going to go away, but it kept going. She said she's not joining the show, and she supports them or whatever the case may be. Honestly, even though Kenya's being strategic, asking for Vivica would be a great addition.
I agree.
Because she's not scared of no fight, but they also need a old feisty one like Stacey Francis.
So who's this girl that Kenny was in the comments laughing at?
Oh, that wasn't even a girl. They was putting their faces together and making up a name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was a real fucking person. I am going to watch Potomac, though. Is it on? It's not on yet.
They keep pushing the date back. And
yeah, I'm going to watch Potomac this season just for Wendy, because I like Wendy. Wendy seems like she's a boss-ass bitch.
Oh, she don't take no shit from what Karen said. She don't take no shit either.
Well, I'm excited. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap this up. We fucking love y'all. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.